How's it going, guys, and welcome back to American Truck Simulator once again. We've got a neat little outfit here. We've got the Moiza W900A needle nose hood, and we got the day cab on here for a change. It's been a long time since I've run this day cab, and of course, you guys probably know I'm normally not a day cab kind of guy, but that'd be kind of cool to try it this time. We definitely have a nice little run here we're going to do. We've got here also the updated Everest trailer. Great Dane from Bart Modding. Got the California spread axles right there. You got chrome pretty much all the way around except for pretty much on the frame, the rear bumper and everything, because that's kind of how I roll. Chrome everywhere. And I really like the... I'm trying a couple new things here that I normally don't do. The painted chassis on the truck. 9 times out of 10 I'll normally go with black for the chassis for some reason. But I thought I'd try it different this time. So we've got cool little, like, I don't know what you'd call this, like teal, olive green maybe, but no, olive green's kind of darker actually. This is like a lighter, like seafoam maybe. I don't know what kind of green this is, but it looks nice. It's got an aesthetic to it, I guess. We've got that kind of going all the way around for both the tractor and the trailer too. But anyway, onto information about the mods. The trailer and the truck are both payware. They come from different modders, so I'll have the links to both in the description as I always do. You'll be able to kind of check out everything that's going on with these once you've got them in your game, because especially the trailer, it's got so many options, and it's one of my favorites actually to run. I think it's got to be like top 3 box trailers on the market right now. I think others that compete with it would be like Brewbuilt's Reefer as well as Dom's box, but yeah, these pair so well together, so I thought we'd go ahead and run these two today. And we're going to be picking up out of a new ATS expansion site here in Abilene. It's in at the John Deere site. We're going to take some tires, apparently, down to Lubbock. So that's the run that we have here today. One thing I am going to kind of show you, too, on the trailer that's a recent addition to it, is we have not too many options just yet, but we have a few animated mud flaps that have recently been added, so I'll show you that. Let's go ahead and get the truck going here. And you'll hear this DD60 stock engine from Slob Jerry right here.
Let's do this.
Very nice. Put the lights on there. And we get the brake out. Had that engaged before. Alright, so I'm going to kind of go into low, high here is where I'm at. And I'm just going to kind of inch forward just a little bit. One thing to keep in mind, though, that Bart did mention in his update post on Facebook for these mud flaps, they don't respond to collisions just yet. So in real life, you would have them kind of hit the back of the tires. And here, they don't really do that. They move around, so that's basically all that's there. They don't have like realistic physics to them yet. But anyway, let's go ahead and like inch forward here, and you can see them kind of flap back a little bit. There you go. Then we're going to come to a stop, so you can see they kind of move like that. It's pretty cool. So obviously the hangers that are holding them, as well as the tires, are supposed to eventually get their own collisions. That way the flaps don't go like in between. Because if you brake too hard and you're watching the mud flaps, you'll see like the flap start to go inside the tire, or it'll start to go like up into the hanger. Which isn't, that's where they're secured, so they shouldn't be able to do that. But anyway, that's coming soon, so I'd say it's a work in progress, but still a nice addition. That's going to be refined over time with that. So anyways, let's get into the interior. There we are. I did also a very rare thing, which is I adjusted my mirrors beforehand and got my gauges also going. So instead of sparing time, I ended up talking more in the introduction, but that's all right. Never a perfect show here. No matter how much I might want it. Anyway, another cool thing. Well, some might call it cool, some may not. Is I'm running basically, aside from Reshade and Snowy Moon, stock graphics right here. This is vanilla graphics here, no graphics mods other than, as I mentioned, Snowy Moon and Reshade, which are just kind of there to, like, Snowy Moon does a good job of giving us some better lighting and Cleaning up the anti-aliasing a little bit too, so we don't get as much ghosting. But for the most part, I don't have any graphics mods in here. Oop, where's the gear I wanted? Okay, we'll go with that. I hope that I've got the GPS sending us to the right direction. We're basically supposed to be going down to the John Deere here, so we'll see where it puts us. Hopefully we don't have to do a weird turnaround or anything. Oh, although it's looking like we might, because yeah, this Qubit is going this direction here on the I-20, so I think we may end up needing to do a weird turnaround here. We'll see. But our job expired in, at the time that I selected it, it mentioned it would expire in 6 hours, so we've got plenty of time to get there, hopefully. And it's not too long of a run either. It's going to be about a 200 milers or so, which, you know, might be good to give us a little bit of time to catch up on everything. In case I didn't mention it, the engine is a free mod. You can get it on Trucky, the Detroit Diesel 60 stock engine. The two mods that we're driving here are payware mods, but very, very much worth the money, in my opinion. Alright, here's our turnaround spot.
Right.
Should also be hearing Z-Mod's interior sound effects.
Get ready to turn left.
You can hear that, like right there, the clutch going in.
Turn left.
Just gonna kind of roll this stop sign here. We're like in a little bit of a rush.
Get ready to turn left.
And the engine pairs so well with this truck. I
Turn
absolutely
left,
love it.
and then turn left. Turn left.
Man, I love the sound of that turbo as it comes down and you let off the throttle there. That's a nice touch right there. Never gets old, I'll tell you that. Well, as we make our way to the job site here, hope that everybody is doing well. And shoot, I do not recall if it looks like it could be golden hour or it could be in the afternoon. I'm not sure. I didn't, that's the one thing I did forget to do. I forgot to change the time, because I normally like to put it in the mornings. That way we're not doing any weird nighttime driving. But I did some runs in this profile yesterday, so I want to say that it's early morning, possibly. It could not be. I didn't keep too good of track, and of course I'm not sure which position the sun's at right now. But we'll see. If it turns out to be a nighttime run, it'll be all right. We got a Qubit site in here. That's why the speed limit goes down to 35 here on the highway. It's a work zone. You can see right there on the left side is the main site. Going the other direction here on the interstate. Oop, missed the gear there a little bit. It's a cool thing about this direct drive wheel, the Moza R5. It shakes quite a bit when it feels like I've missed the gear, so I can tell a lot earlier than with the previous wheel that I had, the G29. because you lose a lot of responsiveness with those belt-driven wheels. So normally it took me until I started hearing the the rattling of the gears for me to realize that I missed it. But in this case, the wheel starts to rattle. I get really nice response from the transmission there when I miss the gear, or it slips or something. Speaking of which, it still does that whenever you go into the pause menu. It loses track of whatever gear you're in, gear range. It just kind of pops you into neutral when you get back into the cab after being in the pause menu, or even in photo mode. So I don't know what to say about that. I don't know if they're ever going to fix that or not. But yeah. Also, it looks like it's afternoon that we're out here. So we are going to be doing a nighttime run here, it appears. So with that being the case, I'm actually kind of glad that we're in this truck. Because it was kind of a toss-up between this one and CT's W9A. I just kind of felt like doing a Kenworth run today. I find that the gauge lights in this, or the backlights I should say, in this truck are much brighter than in CT's W9. So kind of glad in this case that I vouched for Moiza's W9A. That way we get a little bit better lighting. And we've also got interior lights here, which you can kind of see they're starting to show a little bit. But it'll show a lot more once the sun shafts that are making their way into the cab and causing the shadowing start to die off when the sun starts to go fully down and whatnot. Okay. Can always tell when there's a merge lane because the traffic just freaks the heck out. Time to figure it out, people. You know what to do. And once again, just have to mention, everything you're seeing right now, these skyboxes and the weather effects, any weather effects you might be seeing, is all vanilla. The only thing I'm changing is a little bit of like, kind of like adding a filter to it so that certain colors will stand out, or it'll balance others in there a little bit more. But as far as actually giving us skyboxes or anything like that, no graphics mods are in here. This is purely vanilla graphics. And it looks awesome.
Keep right, and then exit right.
I don't remember if I mentioned this at the outset as to why I did that.
Exit.
But decided to try a few things to get some of my stuttering to go down. I noticed when I was
Keep right, and then turn
in
right.
certain states that it would get worse. Kind of like that. You can kind of see it a little bit right there. Once you start getting into areas with a lot of buildings and whatnot, the stuttering just kind of seems to take off, and just it's an ugly sight having to look at your game trying to load stuff. Which ironically, SES said they were trying to improve that because of the asynchronous loading that they introduced. So I've noticed that it's not perfect, obviously, as we just saw, but they have cut down significantly from how they used to be. I can say that. All right, so here's the site. John Deere, if you couldn't tell already. All the equipment. Guys standing out there. All right, let's get our load here. Hopefully it's still here because we took our sweet time to get here. Doing that little turnaround. Okay, let's check it out. See what they got for us. All right, still there. Yeah, so we took 3 hours to get here. Okay, so we're taking it down to Peterbilt, looks like. Load of tires, 40,000 pounds. And there's our spot right there. You can see it. Nice and easy. Probably get our four ways and our beacons on. Oh, yikes. Yeah, they've really got this thing kind of sticking out here. Wow. I'm not going to take a chance that I'm going to hit that, so I'm going to go ahead and kind of veer to the left here. Keep clear of that. Big old tractor they got in there. Well, it was going to be easy. Now this kind of throws me off a little bit. I doubt we'll be able to hit it straight like we need to, so probably what I'll do is I'll just kind of keep taking it out this way, and then we'll back into it. We're not too far off. There we go. Oop, lost it. Okay. Keep it right there. It's just kind of an in and out thing, so it doesn't have to be perfect. Let's get her loaded. I'm gonna take a sip of my coffee here right quick. All right. Little nighttime run here. Should be loaded down now with our 40,000 pounds of tires. We're also kind of back to doing some modest truck setups. So I've only got 600 horsepower. Oh, yeah, she's feeling it. She is feeling it. All that weight back there. Not the same as pulling empty, that's for sure. I mean, it never is, really, but especially once you've got modest horsepower set up. Take a little bit of a look around the yard here. We got some headers over there. We've got balers over there. Tons of tractors just kind of sitting here. And there's a dude right there sweeping the floor. I mean, seriously, they really couldn't bother to bring that. Is that a, what would that be, harvester? Just got the stalk out there to be dumping stuff into a truck as you're going. I guess that's a harvester. They really couldn't bother to pull that in a couple more feet. Maybe they didn't know we were coming. Oh well. I guess it's kind of appropriate that we painted our truck and our trailer green, right? Kind of unintentionally did that. But it's kind of appropriate since we're picking up at a John Deere site. Kind of accidentally did that. It worked out pretty good, I think. Man, what a great looking trailer. And truck. The horn could use some work, but everything else looks pretty good, I think. All right. Turn it to the right.
Okay, let's find a new route.
Oh, where are we going left? I think our GPS lady's a little confused. Okay, well, left makes more sense because it takes us back to the interstate. Yeah, we're getting a lot more motion out of our gears here now that we're loaded down. All right, nobody coming, we're clear. Let's get in this far lane because I think we're going to be getting back onto the interstate here at some point.
Keep right, and then continue straight on. Go straight on.
Jake brake action for you. Might also kind of tell that I went with these normal switches. You could do the old style, the custom switches. I should kind of show you what I'm talking about right here. Just below those gauges. You can do those. You've got the two options when you're selecting the interior models when you're building the truck. But yeah, I just kind of went with these newer switches. But you can do the larger custom ones too if you want when you're setting this thing up in the shop. Alright, green light. Okay, so now we figured out we can take off in one hive, but it's a little bit of a struggle. You gotta give it a lot of juice for it to, for the tires to get some traction, and you'll start inching forward a little. But once you're good, you're good. Nope, not yet. Double yellow here. There's the ramp. Oh yeah, put this thing to work.
Keep right.
Okay, just making sure I didn't have the windows down. It's awfully loud. And I heard a lot of wind noise there for a second. I couldn't tell if the windows were down or not, but I guess not. But speaking of which, I'm curious, how does it sound if they are down? Ah, there you go. Yep, there's the sound out of that left side. Okay. Cool. It's just a loud engine. Very loud. But that's fine by me. Oh. I left our four-ways on this whole time, too. Whoops. And we're taking up space in the wrong lane. Alright, let's get ourselves adjusted here properly. That way we won't irritate anybody on the road here. It's hard to tell with the sound of this engine. I couldn't even hear the four-ways going off until I looked at my digital gauge right here and I saw them still flashing. Craziness. Well, if you're watching this on the day it comes out, that means it's Tuesday and you've made it through the hardest part of the week, which is a Monday. And hopefully your week's off to a good start. If not, hope it picks up for you. Mine has been stupid busy, as always. But the reason for the little bit of absence there, a little bit around a week or so, since the last video is I just had a bunch of modding projects eating up my time. Not complaining or anything, it's not a bad thing. Just, you know, some things gotta take priority and everything. So I haven't had too much time or focus available in my bandwidth to record. But I'm glad to be back here and putting a video out for y'all, and hopefully everybody watching is doing good. We've got some cool stuff coming out soon to check out. We've got Heavy Hauling Customs is getting real close to putting out their sinister W990, so I definitely want to drive that thing again. I'm privileged to be part of the staff that's doing the testing, and of course also do some modeling stuff for them as well. So we're real busy with projects. Basically every day we're working towards releasing projects. So that one is, I want to say just around the corner from release. So we'll have to drive that one again and kind of build some anticipation for it, although I know there's quite a few of you guys out there that have been anticipating it very heavily, basically ever since HHC took it over initially from Ziggy. So it's going to be awesome when we get that thing out, and can't wait to see how you guys enjoy it. But I definitely want to do another pre-release coverage of it, talk about a little bit about what's changed and what's updated, what's coming for it as well. It's also going to have, if I didn't mention it before in the other times I've covered it in a video, that it's going to have a very, very customizable open def as well. So for all you guys out there that like to put personal touches to your trucks and trailers, you'll really appreciate all the work that's been put into it to make it very customizable as far as logos and such, even flags and mud flaps and tons of stuff that you can put everywhere. So it's gonna be awesome once you guys get it in your hands, and yeah, it's gonna be awesome. I can't wait to see just all the different communities just explode with pictures of people's builds and stuff. It's gonna be awesome. Part of me also wants to even do a live stream where we could do like a build and drive kind of thing.
And then exit.
But we'll see. Depends how the schedule goes, because once I get real busy with modding and stuff, in order for me to actually get it done, I have to like be hyper focused on it. So I can't really let other stuff divide my attention. But we'll see. Okay, he's stopping. Cool. Nice to see AI obey the laws of the road every once in a while. It does happen. Man, I have seen... Well, you probably also saw it in my latest, or my last video, I should say, where we drove Heavy Duty Customs Mac add-on. Some crazy AI stuff with people cutting me off and crap on those, what was it, a lane closure? Yeah, I think it was a lane closure. It was ridiculous. I couldn't believe. Even other trucks with long trailers and everything were cutting me off. I'm like, good grief, man. It's too, as Jeff Favignano says, it's too realistic. Like, almost to the point where it's like, you almost don't expect it from a video game, you know? Video game, it should be like your, I guess, kind of escape from everything. Then you come back in and you get just as mad driving here as you do in real life. It's like, it almost just makes you laugh instead of getting actually upset. Kind of funny. But oh man, speaking of SES, they have announced some crazy stuff coming to ATS and ETS2 as well. They've talked about British Columbia. We're going to be getting that, and then the Isle of Ireland is going to be coming to ETS. I mean, holy crap, that's going to be awesome. Ireland's got some insane scenery, so I guess the only thing that kind of saddens me about that is that we know it's going to be, you know, in its typical scaled down version from the IRL scale. And Ireland is somewhat small already, so I know that we're not going to have, it's not going to be like too extensive where we're going to be able to drive through a lot, but it's still going to be nice. It's still going to be cool. So I really look forward to that. Look forward to BC as well. We've got already, you know, Pro Mods Canada that covers that, and they cover, of course, oh, we've got like an Ontario mod as well. That's a little bit more basic. The Pro Mod stuff is really highly detailed compared to like some other stuff, other mods that are out there that are very, very basic and bland. So we really appreciate the work that Pro Mods puts in, but it looks like they're going to be replaced by SES very soon. So it'll be interesting to see how that works. I would not be surprised if SES also kind of takes some tips from Pro Mods, because those guys do amazing work. Probably only downside though about Pro Mods is they tend to be a little bit slow as far as updating their stuff whenever game updates drop. But I mean, you know, it's like you kind of have to have reasonable expectations, because game updates happen and they break stuff, and so, you know, would you rather have a mod out and working the same day, but it have tons of bugs and issues, or would you rather have a polished, you know, product that you can just really enjoy and not have to worry about bugs and issues? I'd rather have the latter. So I really respect the work they do. I know I could not do that, so I'm in no place to complain about all the work they put in. Oh, speaking of which as well, Alaska North to the Future got a huge update as well. So I've actually got... no, I don't. Take that back. I did add it into this profile, but it caused a game crash for some reason, so I need to see where the conflict is. So I had to yank it right back out. And I know it's Alaska because as soon as I took it out and then I went back into this profile, it was fine. So I need to see what the conflict is. It may even be like I had it in here before a long time ago and forgot to sell garages or something. You know, it's always something weird like that. I may just need to start a new profile and see if I can get Alaska working again. But I've got the update downloaded and everything. It's in my folder. I just need to set it up properly and everything. But I want to get you know, a whole thing going where I've got ProMods Canada and the road connection by Trucker Frengla and get all the necessary connections that I need. It also helps to have Pups's cargo add-on mod as well, so you can take loads using modded trailers out of Alaska as well and get all the custom loads that you normally can take out of any of the states. You'll just need his add-on for that. Otherwise, you'll be kind of limited to SES loads.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Alright, we're getting the hurry up here, so I think I've been kind of taking it easy on the highway here. I haven't really been going as fast as I normally do. But we should make it. We normally get like an hour or two buffer to finish the job once we get the hurry up warning. Hopefully. We'll see. I definitely don't want to get late on this one.
Turn right.
Oh yeah, we're just around the corner here, so we should be good. Go down to 4th here. I'll bring it back up to 5.
Go straight up. Keep left.
Come on, turn green, turn green, turn green. That's no big deal. I didn't even realize we were supposed to go left here. Oh, there we go. There's our green arrow. Get through that before it turns red. Oh, big stutters there. Wow, you probably saw that.
Go straight up.
That was a big one. There's the Pete dealer right there. So I'm betting it's going to put us in the back.
Keep right.
Guess we'll see.
And then turn right.
All right, let's look for our flag. There it is.
Turn right. It was a nice ride.
It was, wasn't it? All right, yeah, delivery is pointing us to the left. So let's go ahead and figure this thing out here. Yep, way back there. Okay. Do skilled parking because that's how we roll. Just try not to take too long because they're expecting us pretty quick here. Do the 4-ways on again. Okay, cool. We've got decent room to do what we got to do here, so sometimes we get in these real tight loading spots here where they give us barely enough room, but they've got some... They got most of the lot here kind of emptied out, so that's good. Kind of turn ourselves around here and try to make it not so much of a blind back here as I can. But for the most part, it is going to be. All right. The horn. Let them know we're backing up. probably going to be way off here because I think I snaked it around a little too much. We're kind of a little bit or a lot of bit off of where we should be. As long as I don't hit that trailer back there, we'll be okay. Of course, these mirrors make it a little hard to tell where I'm at here. Oh, and the triple whammy, of course, is that we've got a spread axle. That's just asking for it. Let's see. Maybe I can actually do a little bit of zooming in here. Oh, yeah. Yep, could tell right away we're missing it. Yeah, we need to get way over here on the right. Let's see, is that gonna be enough? Take it a little bit slower here. Ooh, we got it. Nice. All right, let's just straighten out a little because we're a little crooked, and I think we can get a little bit more on that right side. Let's do a little S thing here. Oop. I should have left it where it was. It's probably going to look the same as when I started this. Okay. All right. We'll put the brake on here and just kind of check it out a little bit. Not too bad. We're right by the door, so they'll be able to get the tires out. Thankfully, it's a big enough door, and not one of them small docks where it's more problematic than this. We don't have to really worry about bumping the dock or nothing to get it more straight. So, you know, we'll leave it. We'll leave it today. We really just want to make them happy, do it on time and everything. So. Ooh, all right, pressure's off. We made it on time. Okay, got the excellent tires delivered from Abilene to Lubbock. 205 miles, 5 hours, 39 minutes, 28.1 gallons. And got some nice bonuses thanks to the skilled parking and the urgent delivery, which we made it on time. Can't ask for a better job delivery than that. Awesome. All right, well, there's the tractor and trailer there again for you. The Moiza W9A needle nose hood day cab with painted chassis. Nice touch. And the updated Everest from Bart Modding. So I'll have links to both in the description below, as I mentioned. Feel free to go check them out. They're both payware, but very much worth in my opinion, few bucks that they are, because obviously there's much more expensive out there. But hopefully you guys did enjoy watching, and just want to kind of give a little message out there to anybody who's new to the channel. Yeah, if you're new here and haven't seen my videos before, of course, welcome. Hopefully you enjoyed watching, and consider subscribing if you'd like to be notified whenever I release more videos. I am planning on more tutorials to come soon. Just got to get my focus together and figure out how I want to do it. But yeah, hopefully you're enjoying the content so far. And if you, of course, have any questions about the mods or anything, feel free to leave a comment. I try to respond as soon as I can before you purchase them. Yeah, feel free to absolutely do that. Or if you just want to leave any message at all, feel free to, and I'll respond as soon as I can. And besides that, guys, hopefully you're doing well, and continue to be safe. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy. Have a good one.